Today is Saturday, April 6th, 2013. This is Peace News Now. Here's what's happening in the world of peaceful evolution. Silver is trading at $27 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at $140 per Bitcoin. RT.com reports that a crowd of dozens gathered in Manhattan on Wednesday to mark the beginning of the month of action against the policy and practice of drone warfare and secret surveillance. The demonstration was organized by members of Grandmothers Against the War, Granny Peace Brigade, the Raging Grannies, and other groups participating in the protest. Wednesday's protest in New York will be followed by 3 days of protests outside the facilities of companies that make drones. As of early 2011, a U.S. Air Force Predator drone was used in North Dakota to assist in an arrest. In late March, New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg said that the appearance of drones over the city's skylines is inevitable. And L. Neil Smith penned an excellent article this week at the website for Jews for the Preservation of Firearms Ownership at jpfo.org. The article focuses on the crippling obstacles of the Jim Crowe laws, which sought to make daily life a nightmarish and humiliating existence for blacks. While those laws thankfully no longer apply, new laws apply the same concept of marginalization and cultural genocide against a culture. Today, however, that is the culture of freedom and independence. A simple examination of the facts reveals that more laws won't stop crime. But apparently, the victim disarmers are not intending to stop crime. They're intending to punish a culture which they don't like. The author of this article notes that professional gun grabbers continue to stereotype gun owners as ignorant, impoverished rednecks, when every survey shows that gun owners are more racially and ethnically mixed, better educated, and more profitably employed than the average American. Are you tired of the US government killing people around the world? Are you tired of having to pay for their murderous rampage? Stop using their money. There is an alternative. Bitcoin is a stateless, free market, non-political currency. Bitcoin is money that cannot be inflated or controlled by any government. Bitcoin takes the power of money from government and returns it properly to the people. By continuing to use the dollar, you are helping the government. Stop doing it. You have an incredible alternative available now. Learn it, use it, spread it. Get started with Bitcoin at weusecoins.com. That's weusecoins.com. The media is reporting that a couple from Louisiana has abducted their own children from their Florida grandmother and is now being aggressively pursued by the deadliest law enforcers in the world. Look for this story in the mainstream media and you'll find the following phrase everywhere. The incident began last year when Joshua Hakken was arrested at an anti-government rally. According to the public information officer for the police department who arrested Joshua, quote, Mr. Hakken, as far as we know, was not at an anti-government rally. I never made that statement, and I don't know where that came from. Of course the statist quo media is inventing falsehoods about Joshua's character. How would it look to the public if people knew the truth? The truth is that Joshua Hakken is a registered professional mechanical engineer from Tampa, Florida. He's also a veteran of the U.S. Air Force. Last summer, while at a hotel, Hakken was arrested and charged with, quote, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a controlled dangerous substance in the presence of a minor. What this means is that he had some pot, some rolling papers, and his kid all in the same room. If you have a beer, a bottle opener, and your kid all in the same house, you could be guilty of the same crime, except the government is okay with alcohol, not pot. So because Joshua had possession of a harmless plant, he had his 2 young boys forcefully taken from him and his wife. The state had a much better environment for the children in mind. Foster care! The Tampa Bay Times included in their story quotes from the neighbors, who said how normal and pleasant the Hakkens are, except for a careless habit of smoking pot in their driveway. It would be a nightmare if Joshua bowed before the state and let strangers raise his kids. This has been Peace News Now, your daily 5-minute update on the peaceful evolution. Check out Peace News Now on YouTube for links to all these stories and more. For PeaceNewsNow.com, I'm Derek J, reminding you that good people disobey bad laws.